right, let's go back inside the ring and Jim Gray.
All right, Gus, thank you very much. As the two combatants now talk to one another.
You did a great job. You got good power, speed. I'm proud of you, man. You did a real good job. You're the real pound king, man.
Thank you. Coach, thank you. Good fight.
Manny, how would you assess your performance here in this fight tonight?
Well, you know, we did our best, and you know, his best also. And I mean, I try to do my best just to give a good fight to make people happy, and then that's what we're trying to do.
Were you as precise and as sharp as you have been in the past this evening in your mind?
No, you know, I want to move fast, but in the middle round, my legs just get tight. That's why I'm trying to, you know, I want to move, but my legs it's tight. So in the late round,
your leg was tight. Is it because the buckle on your shoe was bothering you, as your corner was saying?
No, this is my problem before when I fought Marquez. So we're gonna work on this.
What do you take from this performance now as you move forward in your career?
What? I'm sorry?
What do you take from this performance? Are there things that you now feel that you have to go back and work on?
Yes, I have to work in this on my legs because you know, when my legs before it's hurt, I work in, and when it's fine, I didn't work it anymore. So now it's come back, my problem. So I have to work again.
Why are your legs bothering you? You said they were hurting you before. What's the problem?
You know, I'm getting tight. That's why I told my coach, and then just press my legs. I can't move.
In the third round, you knocked Shane down. As we can take a look at it here on the monitor, tell us what was going on, and did you feel that would be the end of the fight?
I think I got him a lucky shot, and you know the straight, and Mosley is he's not slow. I mean, he's fast, and he's waiting for my mistake, and he wants to counter it. You know, I'm careful on that.
Were you surprised that Shane didn't move forward at all tonight and never seemed to pull the trigger?
Well, I think he felt my power. You know, I mean, I want to fight toe to toe, but you know, this is boxing. You know, it depends what the style of the opponent.
Manny, stay with us for just a moment. We're going to ask you about what you want to do next. We have Shane here with us, has been listening to this. Shane, your thoughts at age 39 of your performance this evening?
I thought I did a pretty good job. I mean, I wouldn't blame on the age because I still can get there with young guys and do what I do. Manny's an exceptional fighter, good speed and power. Power that I haven't even got hit with before, so it's amazing. He's very fast and strong, and he's a fighter. He's a warrior. That's kind of cut from my cloth, but I had to box a little bit today.
Shane, you told us before the fight that you had no concerns, and then you got into the fight, and repeatedly throughout the fight, Antonio Tarver said during the telecast, as did Al Bernstein, that they thought that you didn't take enough risks to be able to beat who is the best man in the world. Would you agree with that? And why didn't you?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, the risk, when you take risks, the more risk, then you know, you're susceptible to get knocked out. And I believe early in the fight, when he had knocked me down, he kind of surprised me with his punching power. That's the real legit, that's the most legitimate knockdown I got hit with in a long time. So I said, well, this guy must really have some power.
What will you do now? You said retirement was not in the equation before the fight. Will you now consider that?
You know, I really don't know. But you know, I fought the best. This is pound king right here. I fought the best, and I came a little short. So you know, we'll go back to the drawing board. See, I mean, this guy's amazing right here.
Shane, thank you. We appreciate your time, Manny.
Thank you.
What now will you do? Who would you want to fight next?
I don't know yet, but I have to come back to the Philippines and back to work in Congress, and you know, and I thank everybody for supporting us, and you know, for the prayers, and you know, next time, and I will do my best, and you know, tonight I just cramp my legs, that's why I can't move, but you know, I do my best, you know. You
seem disappointed.
No, I'm not really disappointed, but the problem is I didn't expect that my legs is getting tight and cramp, and it's hurt. So
everybody wants to know about Floyd Mayweather. You told us you hear his name constantly in your head. You hear it from everybody who asks you, and everybody out there watching tonight wants to know when you, as the best fighter right now in the world, is going to take on the other best fighter, and what is it that you can do, you think, to attract him to have a fight with you?
I don't know, you know, I don't care who's the fighter, my opponent. I can't fight that, but it depends on how's the regulation of my promoter, and then, you know, the people recognize me as a pound for pound, so I respect that.
How badly do you want to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr.?
For me, I don't care if the fight is post-pro or not. You know, I have done a lot of in boxing, and I'm satisfied with what I have done in boxing. You know, because I want to fight because the people want it.
Manny, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you next time.
And thank you to all the fans. And if you want an update, just go to mpboxing.com. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Manny. All right, Gus, back down to you.
All right, thank you very much. As Shane Mosley walks back into the dressing room. And let's take a look at how the scoring went for Pacquiao Mosley.
First, a look at the official judges' scorecards. Dwayne Ford, Dave Moretti, and Glenn Trowbridge dominant. Mosley won 2 rounds on one scorecard and only 1 on the other 2. So clearly a dominant victory for Manny Pacquiao. And on the unofficial press row scoring, almost the exact same story with Tim Dahlberg, Chris Mannix, and Lance Pugmire.
All right, Gus Johnson along with Al Bernstein and Antonio the Magic Man Tarver. And Al, we'll start with you. I thought that Shane Mosley was very honest in his assessment of his performance tonight.
I think actually both fighters were extraordinarily honest because Mosley understanding that the power hurt him early, and he did fight, in fact, the defensive fight. And I thought Manny Pacquiao also honest about the fact that because of, I guess, these leg issues he had, and we were wondering why he didn't move more, it created a less than perfect performance by him. So I think his honesty was really refreshing as well, because he's saying, look, it wasn't my absolute A game because of a physical issue, but what is amazing is without his A game, he still dominates and wins.
Antonio, 39 years old. Shane Mosley didn't look like he could pull the trigger. Doesn't know what his future looks like right now because, as you mentioned, who could he get a fight with at this particular point?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks as if he was retreating too much. You know, he wasn't willing to cross that line and stay there and go toe-to-toe with Manny Pacquiao. And he mentioned that his power was unbelievable. He said that he hasn't been hit like that in a very, very long time. And that's the type of power that separates Manny Pacquiao from the rest of the fighters out there. Can Floyd Mayweather have enough boxing ability to avoid that power and also deliver the shots that will slow Manny Pacquiao down? That remains to be seen.
Well, also, Shane Mosley saying that Floyd Mayweather is the best defensive fighter in the world. So Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. Al, it's time to make it happen and time to stop kidding around.
I agree. I wish that fight would happen. And one of the interesting things here is Mosley making such a big point about the power of Pacquiao. And Antonio, I thought you hit it right on the head. That will make the fight with Mayweather an interesting one. Can he hurt Mayweather with that power?
All right, Al Bernstein, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver, our champion. I'm Gus Johnson. Let's go back upstairs to our James Brown.
All right, Gus, thank you so very much. And you know what? I just have to be candid here. I'm a little surprised that I made the mistake after covering sports for so long of buying into the determination and resolve and the conversation and the emotion of Shane Mosley and saying what he could do. The mind was willing, but the body simply did not comply at all. And as I was talking with my guy, Steve Farhood, a writer who certainly followed boxing a long time, all the classic signs of an aging fighter. He's been an excellent champion for 18 years. He's fought exceedingly well, but his recent body of work suggests a fighter in decline. And I would hope he would take a serious look at the thought of retirement. And as you take a look at Manny Pacquiao, look, make no mistake about it, the guy has an inexhaustible supply of energy, technically sound. I love his determination. And if he was talking about his legs were bothering him, it looked as if he was having a sparring session out there this evening and having his way. I love his perfectionist attitude and that he says he's going to go back to work on the leg issues. But let me tell you something. This guy is simply awesome. And as the guys ringside said, the fight with Floyd Mayweather, folks, it should happen. It has to happen because to me, that's the only other fight out there that makes an awful lot of sense. The convincing winner tonight was Manny Pacquiao in the main event.